I don't know what storm you find yourself in, but sometimes we pray, God take away the storm. But yet in the actual sense, the storm is meant to cause you to fly. You know, when we encounter storms in life, storms are to bring out the best in us. I know we all encounter storms. We are not any different. You're not any different from me. We all get to those places that cause us to want to give up. We are all brought to places where life doesn't make sense. We don't understand really what's happening. Let's take an example of David in the Bible. In the book of Samuel, this is a guy that is a kid, 16 years old. Now, the nation of Israel finds itself in a storm. They are at a battle with the Philistines. They were powerless before the Philistines. I don't know what thing you are powerless before, but these guys were powerless before the Philistines. They had no solution. They were in the middle of the storm. Now, things getting worse. The Goliath shows up, the giant. You're already in the middle of the storm, few weapons, and then Goliath shows up. Terrible storm. This is a giant, fearless. So David comes in the middle of the storm, and yes, things get worse. And yes, he's able to hear Goliath speak. And yes, all these other guys run away. And he's like, who is that? What is that storm? In other words, David's mindset is like, I want to get into that storm. Israel is running away from the storm. David is like, there is an opportunity for me to grow. And you see, he begins to ask, what shall be given to the man that kills that guy? So you see, for David, it's like, I am ready to battle. I am ready to fight. I am ready to get into this storm. David did not know whether he's going to win or lose. As a matter of fact, David in himself, he knew that, you know what? I might as well die. But at least I stood up against that storm. I don't care what's in your life. But you know what? It's time to stand up and say, you know what? I might as well die, but it's time not to chicken out. Yes, I don't care if I'm going to lose, but I am not going to chicken out. Yes, I don't care whether it's not going to work out, but I'm not going to be one of those people that said, I didn't try. Because sometimes we are left at a place where we give up even before we start. I don't know what you're running away, my brother, from, my sister. But God has not made you a chicken. God has not made you a slave to sin. God has not made you weak. God has not made you unemployed. God has not made you lazy. God has not made you poor. God has not made you single. Beloved, God has made you full.